This is our Silver Series door, fitted in Northwood area, anthracite grey color, textured finish. I'll show you the textured finish closely later on. The opening of this door is 1600, and what we have done is we've put 1580 door because we wanted to put expanding foam on each side to make sure the draft doesn't go through it. The height of this door is approximately 2.1 meter including the sill. So that leaves us 290 and 290 side lights and 1 meter door. How we calculate 290 is from this frame to half of this frame is 290, and this to this is half of it is 290, which means approximately 190 glass here. The glass size for this design, which is 1221, is 170 mil approximately. We have four boxes here, and the lines in there where you see is this is sandblast finish with a clear line, but you'll see from inside that you can't see through because inside we put a complete sandblast finish. And there is a groove in here in this design which follows through this line. If you look at that, that follows through. So this door has a concealed handle. So how it works is, if you see here, I can put my hand inside and this is the way I hold the door to open and close the door. This is our Silver Series. This is an RC2, which I will explain you what RC2 means. What we have done on the bottom over here in the door is we've used a sill which is 180 mil. The reason why we have used a bigger sill over here is that a customer is going to put before rendering, they're going to put 50 mil insulation. So by the time you put 50 mil insulation here, it's going to be this much sill will be left. Hence, a bigger sill has to be required whenever you're putting rendering outside with insulation. When you're not doing rendering outside with insulation, then a smaller sill can be used here. Now let's look at the door from a little bit more closely. This is a low threshold. Outside it's around 20 mil, but inside is only 10 mil when you open the door from inside, because the door leaf overlaps half of the threshold inside. Looking from here on the side, the door has two sides locking mechanism. When I say two sides, one side is a proper locking mechanism, the other side is a security pins. So if you look at over here, this is a hinge side. These hinges have adjustments to go up and down. They also have a security pins here. So when I'm closing this door, the security pin goes inside the profile on 1, 2, and 3 sides to lock from hinge side as well, and the lock-in mechanism this side automatic locks anyways, which you're going to show from inside. So these 3 pins comes under our security system called RC2. So we add 2 extra pins. 1 pin we normally give as a standard, but 3 pins is an extra option to have. Now let's look at the door from inside here. So I was explaining you the security pins are on this side, which is a hinge side, and this is your lock-in mechanism which goes in here. So 1 hook here, 1 hook here, and 1 deadlock here. So if you see over here, when I'm locking the door, this hook goes in like that. It's not a straight pin, it's a hook which engages in it. So which is very important to understand. If my hook goes and engages in it like that, and in this like that, it has more stronger hold than a standard pins. We have seen that some of the doors are doing 3 pins like that on the top or at the bottom, and people just get so much excited about it, saying, oh my god, this has 3 pins here, 3 pins here, 3 pins here. But these are straight pins. When you're putting straight pins in there, when the burglar comes and try to open your door here with a bar or a crowbar, it's very easy for him to take those straight pins out. But when you have a hook like that, imagine this hook going in there, it's more difficult for him to take this door out, because the hook is engaging more going inside the profile. And don't forget, on the other side also we have pins. So it's very difficult for a burglar to just take the crowbar and take the whole door leaf out, because when he's trying to take the door leaf out, this way the hook engages more, this way it locks on the other side as well. So it is very important to understand that some kind of locks might look a bit fancy to you, having so many pins going out, 10 pin mechanism or whatever, but that doesn't mean it is a better lock. What is very important to also understand is the cylinder. So if a burglar tries to open the door, he can't cut these doors. So imagine, or the locks, imagine this door is closed now. When it's closed, there's no space between the door and the profile on each side that even outside, I'll show you when we go out, that a burglar can cut these locks. So this type of 3-point locking system is more than enough rather than having 5, 10-point locking system. 3 here or 3 here or even 1 here is more than enough to keep its security. If you look at these keys as well, they're special keys. They're not like a normal keys. For example, if I show you some other type of keys, which normally the doors come up with, this is a standard keys, and these are the special keys. These are security keys. So the main thing is to have a good cylinder in there, because if they try to open this door, they'll probably try to open through the cylinder, and if the cylinder is a security cylinder, it's not easy to open the door. Looking at this door again, outside we had 1717 as a door number, which was in clear, but if you see from inside, I can't see through that. Outside we had lines, which you could see from here, but actually we cannot see through, so nobody can see from in or out, but the outside the design is maintained. So it's all sandblast finish inside. It comes with a chrome finish handle, and the hinges comes in the same color as a door in silver series. In other series we have different options of hinges where you have to choose, but in silver series by default this comes as a standard same color hinges. So let's look at the door from outside again once more. If you see, this door is made in one piece, but it will be more clear from outside what exactly is the structure of this door. So I was explaining to you the door is made in one piece. So if you look at the profile on the top, there's no joints. So the whole structure is made in one piece. Unlike other people who would make the side lights separate, and door leaf separate, if they would have done that, then they would have had even a smaller glass in the same opening. Or if they wanted the same glass, then they had to have a separate frame for the door. This means a separate frame for the door here. This means the door leaf would have been much smaller. So imagine now we're having, let's say, a 1 meter door with almost a 900 opening. If they would have a separate frame for this side light, which is another door frame here and another door frame here, the opening would have been probably 800 for the same width of the door. So it's very important to have one opening, because one framework, so it looks more, gives you more bigger glass or bigger door leaf, and also structurally it looks more, it's more stronger and it looks more neat. There's no joints in between. So we can do these doors in silver series or Shuko series as well, or Raynars. We have different series. For example, the same design can be done in a cheaper end series, which is economy. This is a mid-range or even a high-end series. You need to contact us and we can explain you, or you need to watch our videos to understand our different series. We have 65 designs and we can do doors in many colors. So I was explaining you about these lines. For example, this door number can be created and many options. Thanks for watching. Please contact us for any further information.